in here is helping somebody grow within self, right?
How do you help people grow out there, people? There's many ways to help people grow. Going through bad incidences help you grow. So how do you help people grow? Hopefully not through bad incidences and bullying, because that's natural, and we can find that anywhere. Yeah, without hurting people. So how do you make people grow? Of course, you're never physically hurt, and you're never mentally hurt. It means bullying. Right? So people go crazy and go, I don't deserve this. Yeah.
And before.
So they're the games they're playing that I'll talk to the police about. Okay, what do you reckon about this? Do you reckon this could line up to why they don't comment me? Why I've got all these things? I have not joined them. I have not asked to join them. I just wanted to do my spiritual thing. And these people believe that bullying, but if you say it's a test, is okay. How is that okay? Did I sign a contract? Did I sign a contract and be on video? Have they got photos of me hanging out with these people to do such a crazy test?
They was wondering, like, maybe you would do this.
Do I have a receipt where I paid for one? Do I have bank statements showing that?
Confusion about who you were.
Huh?
But don't let nobody confuse you about who you
Hear that?
are. What the hell?
What they talk about? Now, I tell Emma all the time, I say these certain things, and she's laughing at me here. That's okay, because you can call a coincidence 100 times. But I know when I get at them, I always hear something. Something like that. Now, you can call it a coincidence. I've got plenty of video of these. But what do you see in life? How do things give you signs? What do signs mean? Do you only run by signs, or do you live a life and perhaps see some signs that might help you along, or just see things, just keep cruising? You might see something else. Huh? No matter how hard it looks. So when you go to fight for your right, they say you can't. They do tests like this. What kind of test is it where you do the right thing and yet it doesn't matter? I'll show you in a story one day. Right? That there's no test. That is bullying. That is called do test on people, and if they live or if they catch you, say it's a test. He's playing too with fake paperwork and stuff. Maybe. Right? You always check everything. Because we're in a world of fake. If you want to know real, you have to check. Then you find out, why did they do such a thing? Why did actions happen? Was it equal and fair? Or was it just attack and bully? Where did it start? I've got my story where it started. I videoed it. Well, it started a little earlier, but it shows pretty much how I keep going. Right? Not far from the start. But anyway, do the work, everybody. Now, if you just sit and take it, you know what they say? They'll keep doing it and keep doing it until you retaliate. And then when you retaliate, they will bully. That's what bullies do. Now, people who do tests on you to find out if you want to do the right thing and go the right way, they might do tests, and then when you do the right way, you succeed as they show you the right way. But if they want to bully, they won't allow you to succeed, and they'll wait till you retaliate to get their propaganda of that moment. You see? As they can hide the evidence of the bullying before. Now, countries do this to each other, companies do this to each other, and people do this to each other. The saddest thing is the government and the police can't do anything about it. It's a loophole that plays all in the background and causes all these problems for the police later on. But they're not clever enough or have psychology enough to understand what's happening in these areas. Apparently, they don't even have time enough to do it. So if you don't have time enough, even if you want to do it, you couldn't. You see? It's like trying to fix things in Parliament when there's a lot of problems but short time to do it. How would you fix that? Keep trying to fix it in Parliament? Or perhaps go behind the scenes to shorten the questions you need to do in Parliament. Anyway, I'm going to show you some messages. And what do they mean?
You're in Gemini.
It all depends
You could be
on
any
what
of
you
those signs, or
believe
this is the person that's
they
one
could
shot.
mean. I'll show you. But in the end of tests and end of stories, they will mean something. It's like a movie where you go, what's going on here? Well, you need to watch more of the movie, or you didn't see earlier in the movie to get what is happening right now in the movie, right? As you missed out. So you either go back and watch a little bit more of the movie, or you watch the rest of it, and it might give you answers of what's going on. Now, what's peaceful retaliation? That you know what they're doing, that you can play their game. In fact, you could play it better. That you know when you play their game, that you will only get in trouble, and if you report their game, you get into trouble. Now, I've talked about this before, how I complained about harassment at my door, about them to turn down my music, going off their head, crazy. You do that, you turn it down, I'm gonna come in. Right? Like that. And then when you don't, they cause issues. They steal from you, as you might post up what they're doing. They don't do it the legit communication way. They go behind the scenes, as they like to play tricks. So you got to watch it out there, people, as the system does not have enough time to check things that's gone over time. So when these crooks have patience where the police don't, they win, you see, in certain areas. Now, the only way to beat them is to have money, more money than the crook maybe. As lawyers, when they use their behind-the-scenes tricks, cost money. You have to get them on your side to want them to fight for you and use loopholes like a bad lawyer does to get a killer off, right? That's the system you have. You have systems that allow lawyers to do whatever they want if they're willing to do it for you, you see, for money. If you've got money, you're something to the system. You're worth to be talked and healed and get through things with lawyers. If you try to get one that's free, we all know the story there. I know the story myself. To find out something is to find out yourself, right? That's how you get real evidence. You don't believe what people have got to say about people. You hear about it, you go, oh, that could be. You know how I'm going to find out? I'm going to go find out myself, right? And get my answers. And if you're right, I'll find out quick. I'll see what you mean, right? But I'll also find out what you are and what's the motives of what's going on, right? But anyway, have a good one out there, people, and see you later. Good luck with what's going on around the world when it comes to freedom and rights and respect. See ya.